Have you ever seen a dog walking down the street and wondered, what in the world is that? I mean, we're all familiar with Chihuahuas and Golden Retrievers, but would you recognize a Neapolitan Mastiff if you saw one? Hi there! Thank you for visiting Biscuit Friends. This video is all about introducing you to 3 uncommon but awesome dog breeds you may have never even heard of. The American Eskimo, the Akita, and the Neapolitan Mastiff. Be sure to subscribe to Biscuit Friends for more videos like this, and don't forget to stay tuned until the end. Let's get started. First up is the American Eskimo. Interestingly, the American Eskimo dog is not at all associated with the indigenous people sometimes referred to as Eskimos. Rather, German immigrants who came to America in the early 1800s brought with them the German Spitz, which were fluffy, white, medium-sized dogs that were most commonly used for various farm chores. In the early 1900s, when traveling circuses, Wild West shows, and vaudeville troupes became popular, the German Spitz was the perfect addition to the acts. Highly trainable, agile, and adorable, many of these dogs became famous performers. But in 1917, when the U.S. entered World War I, just about anything associated with Germany became unpopular. For this reason, the German Spitz was renamed the American Eskimo Dog. The American Eskimo Dog was not added to the AKC register until 1995. These days, while some still perform as trick dogs, Eskies are mostly sought after as fun-loving family pets. Trivia time out. One of the most famous performing Eskies was Pierre, who traveled with the Barnum and Bailey Circus in the 1930s. Today's question: what was Pierre's special circus trick? Was it A, tightrope walking, B, jumping through flaming hoops, or C, elephant riding? Comment your answer below and stay tuned to find out if you were right. The American Eskimo Dog is the epitome of combining brains and beauty. Their quick intelligence combined with a striking appearance make them a favorite among dog lovers. Eskies come in 3 sizes: standard, miniature, and toy, ranging from 9 to 19 inches at the shoulder. Their most recognizable characteristic is their bright white coat and lion-like ruff around their chest and shoulders. Eskies are always white, but some may have markings referred to as biscuit green. They have black noses, lips, and eye rims that lend a distinctive look against all that sparkly white. Eskies are intelligent, agile, athletic, and eager to please. These characteristics made them the perfect show dogs early on, but now they excel as family pets. They love children, are very social, and love to receive lots of attention. They can be cautious about meeting new dog friends though. Early socialization is critical. Next up, the regal Akita. The large and imposing Akita was developed in northern Japan in the early 17th century. They were used as pack hunting dogs who worked on big game such as wild boar, deer, and even bears. At one time, only members of the imperial court were permitted to own Akitas. Akitas have a special place in Japanese culture. Akita figurines represent happiness and long life and are often presented as a gift to new parents. One of the most famous Akitas was the loyal Hachiko, who, back in the early 1920s, would wait at the train station for his owner to return home from work every day. After his owner died of a cerebral hemorrhage while at work one day, Hachiko continued to wait for his owner at the station every day for 9 more years. It is said that Helen Keller received an Akita as a gift while visiting Japan, and it was the first to arrive in the United States. They grew in popularity after World War II when soldiers began to return from the Pacific with Akitas in tow. Akitas have a dense, fluffy coat and curled tail. They come in many colors, including white, sesame, and brindle. Males can weigh up to 130 pounds and stand 28 inches high. They have a large, broad head, and their tongues, while usually pink, can have blue or black spots or patches. Akitas are double-coated and need regular brushing and bathing to maintain healthy skin and coat. Nowadays, Akitas are primarily family dogs. though some are employed as guard or police dogs. Akitas are famously loyal and protective, and thrive on human interaction and attention. They tend to be wary of strangers and other animals, though, and need early socialization and training to be suitable family pets. Now it's time to answer today's trivia timeout question. One of the most famous performing Eskies was Pierre, who traveled with the Barnum Bailey Circus in the 1930s. Today's question was, what was Pierre's special circus trick? Was it A, tightrope walking, B, jumping through flaming hoops, or C, elephant riding? The answer is A, tightrope walking. It is thought that Pierre was the first ever tightrope walking dog. Did you get it right? Great job. The final unusual dog breed we'll be learning about today is the Neapolitan Mastiff. The Neapolitan Mastiff, also known as the Mastino Napolitano, descends from the traditional guard dogs of Italy. You'll hear them referred to as Mastinos or Neos. The origins of the Mastino date back to the 4th century BC. Alexander the Great is credited with crossing his famously massive war dogs with an Indian breed to create a cross known as the Molossus. Later, the Romans adopted the Molossus breed for their own use in war and hunting, and eventually bred them with other large breeds to create an even bigger and more intimidating canine, the Mastino. In southern Italy, farmers began to selectively breed for large size, a smooth coat, and loose, wrinkly skin. They also worked to improve the family friendliness of the breed, while still maintaining strong guardian instincts. The result became the Neapolitan Mastiff, named after the city of Naples. The breed became very popular in Italy in the 1940s, but wasn't added to the American Kennel Club's working group until 2004. The Neapolitan Mastiff is large and powerful, with males weighing up to 150 pounds and standing 30 inches at the shoulder. They're easily recognizable by their abundant loose skin, which hangs in heavy wrinkles, especially around the face and neck. The most common coat colors are black, gray, and leaden, but they can also be mahogany, fawn, fulvous, which is a brownish yellow, hazelnut, dove gray, and Isabelline, a pale gray yellow. Some Neapolitan Mastiffs also have white markings on their feet or chest. Neos shed and need regular brushing. They're also well known for the shoestrings of drool hanging from their jowls most of the time. Their skin folds tend to get smelly as dirt and drool accumulate, so keeping some wipes handy for touch-ups is essential. Neapolitan Mastiffs typically live for 7 to 9 years. Regular vet checkups, a healthy diet, and regular exercise will help ensure you get as long with your Neo as possible. Neos are gentle giants. In fact, you could call them 200-pound lap dogs. While they may look intimidating and even ferocious to strangers, most Neos are affectionate and friendly as long as they know you. They tend to be clumsy and for that reason may not be a good choice for families with young children, but with proper supervision, they could be a wonderful family member. They love to lay around and tend to become overweight unless encouraged to exercise regularly. Lastly, Neos, while obedient, can also be stubborn. They need a firm, patient pack leader who understands strong-willed dogs in order to thrive. That completes our list of unusual dog breeds for now. Be sure to subscribe to Biscuit and Friends for more great videos about our wonderful furry friends.